I'm here with another video, and today we have a MacBook Air. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to replace your battery for your MacBook Air. This pretty much applies to most of the MacBook Air since 2010 up to 2015-16 MacBook Air. This particular one, it's a 2011. This is a model A1370. So pretty much they all open the same way and they have the same procedure to change the battery. The tools that you're going to be needing, it's the opening tool set. The only good tool set that I can find for any laptop is the iFixit tool set. They are really long lasting tool set that they have, and they have all the bits that you need. From this tool set, we're going to be using two bits, bit number T5 and the P5. So the P5 and the bit, the T5 that's going to be used. Alright, so let's get into it and let's get it started. First thing first, you want to power it off. If your laptop is on, turn it off completely. Make sure it's shut down. You want to grab the P5 screw bit and you're going to start removing all the screws starting from one corner. The side screws all around to the corner to corner, all are the same size and height, so don't worry about mismatching these ones. The only two long screws are the back middle ones right here, these two. These two are the noticeably, they're really bigger than the normal. So go ahead and unscrew all the screws right here. Also, I only noticed that only a few of my viewers subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate if you guys like and subscribe. It really helps and motivates me to take requests and answer your questions, so I can keep the channel open and take requests from you guys. If you find this video helpful, please click that thumbs up button. Alright, there we go. So you see the two big screws and the rest are the small one. Once you removed all the screws, you want to put your fingers right at the back and you want to just lift up the bottom cover. Just like that. And then you can go ahead and clean up if yours is dusty. Right, and the battery is going to be right in front of you. This battery is already being replaced. I'll leave the link in the description for the replacement battery for this specific model. If you have a different model, give me the model number that it shows at the back. It says model A1370 and it says EMC 2471. So if you provide me with this number, I'll send you the link for your battery for your laptop. All right, now we can see the battery right here. Before anything, we can go ahead and disconnect the battery. To disconnect the battery, you have to lift up, put your fingers right under this cover, the battery cover right here, plastic, and lift it toward the ceiling. Just like that. Okay? Just a clip that comes up. Next, you want to change your bit and you want to switch to the bit torque T5. And we're going to remove the mid screw, the side near the motherboard, and the two corner front ones. These are the short one, and the middle one and the two in the corner right here, these are the longest one. All right, once you remove the screws, you can just go ahead, grab it from here, and the battery should come out pretty easy with no hassle. And then you can just grab the new one. This is a new one. The old one, it just got really inflated, so we have to take it out quickly. So grab the new one, place it down, align it nicely in place. Bring the jack over the connectors, make sure it's nice and aligned over, and then push it towards the connector, towards the motherboard. And now you can undo what we just did. We're going to put the mid screw always first. Put the long screw on by the motherboard, by the fan. The other screw on the other side. and the tiny screw on the back on the front end. Also, if you want to take a moment and clean it up, I made another videos how to repaste, how to clean it up. Check my channel for different videos. But if you want to just clean it up, disconnect the battery, use a toothbrush, start cleaning, clean the fan, make sure the fan is really nice and clean. Use the air pressure to put in air from here so it can pull the air this way out. All right. Once everything is nicely installed, you want to grab the bottom cover, and on the bottom cover again, once you clean it up, just bring it over, set it down just like that, and start putting the corner screws first. You don't want to tighten up the screws. Change the bit back to the P5. People always start tightening up the screws. No, you just want to set it softly right there. You don't want to tighten it up. And you want to do the other corner first. Otherwise, the cover is not going to align really good. So leave it a little bit of room to move around. So do every corner. Make sure the screws go in softly with no extra pressure. And then you can do the side and do this other side right over here. Put the 2 screws on the bottom front. You always have to keep the 2 back ones for the last. Okay. Now the screws are really not hardened yet, so they're like still in place. So if you want to move it around a little bit, so you can align it by itself. So put the 2 long screws at the back. Now that all the screws went in with no pressure or no force, you start from one corner and just tighten it up. Not too hard, just firmly. Just go one by one. And that's it. You don't need to do lots of pressure on them. You can put a tight lock on the screws, but I wouldn't recommend you. But if you want to, you can put a tight lock on them. I'll leave the link in the description on the screw, and just put it so the screws won't fall off. All right, and once you're finished, the important part is once you have the new battery in, do not power it on. Always leave it off and connect the charger, because the battery is only there it has only 60 or 70% power charge. So you want to, in off mode, you want to connect it in and let it charge for 2 hours at least. And then you want to disconnect the charger, and then you want to use it only with the battery. So the battery goes back down to 0 or 10%, whatever. And then you want to power it off. And then while it's powered off, charge it for 5 hours. And after that, you can just use it normally. And that's the best thing for the batteries. So most people, once they change the battery, they just start using it, turning on and using it, charging at the same time. That's really bad for initial charging. Okay? All right, guys. And this is how you replace your battery. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.